Hi everyone, it's Annie from A Phoenix Healing. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It is Sunday, May 10th, 2026, and I was guided to do a reading for the collective for today and the week ahead, especially with today being Mother's Day. I was very much drawn to the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I know I just worked with them recently, but I was really drawn to them because of the goddess energy. And women, we are goddesses. It doesn't matter if we are a mother or we're not. We are still in a woman's body, and we illuminate femininity and just beautiful energy inside and out, and we're goddesses. So I was very much drawn to use this deck for messages for today and the week ahead. I was very surprised that 3 cards flew out and flipped over. So I have Hathor here, Pele, and Ishtar. So without further ado, the 3 messages for today and the week ahead, and beginning with Hathor for receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. You have a maternal side to you that naturally cares for those in need, yet this must be balanced with receptivity or the flow is blocked. Receiving is the essence of feminine energy, and it means allowing yourself to receive with grace and gratitude. If you feel guilty when asking others for help, or if you feel bad about receiving gifts, then you block your feminine energy. Your receptivity is just as natural as your nurturing giving energy. Receptivity allows you to better hear the voices of the angels. When you receive, you have more resources to give to others. Begin by noticing the hundreds of gifts you receive each day, whether it's seeing beauty in nature, witnessing a touching human moment, or being hugged by a loved one. Simply saying thank you for each gift and know that you're filling up with your storehouse, keeping the divine flow going strong. Meanings of this card: be still and listen, release guilt about receiving, ask for help, increase psychic awareness, know that you are in a learning cycle, hearing is occurring, be more in your feminine energy, child conception, pregnancy, or birth, including adoption or favorable custody arrangements or issues in your life. And a little bit about Hathor. This beloved Egyptian goddess is representative by the head of a cow to symbolize the sacred animals, life-giving milk and mothering. She is a benevolent sky and sun goddess who helps with all aspects of child conception, birthing, and raising. Call upon Hathor to guide you in nurturing yourself and your loved ones. Now for Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? If you listen to the sound of your heart and breath, you'll recognize the ancient rhythms of your own internal drumming. This forever connects you to the mother of all creation and to the sound of the planet Earth. These rhythms can't be faked or forged. They're natural and internal. What part of you were you trying to ignore? What part of you has been overly concerned with pleasing others to the detriment of hearing the sounds of your own rhythm? Dear child, reach out and extend your arms to embrace your dreams. They're just as much as part of nature as are the trees, animals, and sunsets. Don't your own dreams deserve the same respect that you accord everyone and everything that you love? Listen to them, my child. Listen to your dreams. They'll activate the powerful eruption of passion in your life. Don't be afraid of your own passion, for it will propel you naturally and will excite and invigorate you. When you dance to the rhythm of your life, you're truly alive in all ways. Meanings of this card: make sure your career matches your true interests. Take a class, start a hobby that really excites you, change jobs, go on a wonderful trip, invest time and money in manifesting your dreams. Give yourself permission to go for it. Start a new business. Make an honest assessment of how you spend your time and list your priorities. Now, about Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes. Her dynamic strength is sometimes misunderstood. She shows us that fire can purify, release us from old to make way for the new, ignite our passions. Without fire, nothing would change. Call upon her to help you get in touch with your true passion and charge up your motivation and excitement. She will help you feel everything on a deeper level, so be unafraid of taking action to manifest your heart's desire. Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others, demands on your time and energy. Sincere desire to give a service is wonderful. However, there's a distinction between giving of yourself and giving up yourself. If you feel tired, guilty, or resentful while helping others, then they're not truly helping them. Then you're not truly helping them, are you? You're injecting poisonous energies into the relationship, and then no one benefits. Step back and reassess the situation. As you respect your own boundaries, others will begin to recognize and respect them within you and within themselves as well. Now that's a healthy behavior to teach others. Meanings of this card: you're giving too much, become more assertive, don't do things out of guilt or obligation. Now about Ishtar. She's been worshipped and invoked since ancient Babylonian times as the embodiment of Venus's womanly energy. Ishtar represents the divine feminine in all of her aspects, including nurturing, mothering, sensuality, fertility, healing, protection, and wisdom. As a multidimensional goddess, Ishtar doesn't tire of helping the men and women who call upon her for assistance. Well, I can see why all three goddesses wanted to make their appearance known for today and the week ahead, especially with today even being Mother's Day. These are very all-powerful connections, very much aligned with each other, and very much too aligning with what I was saying in the beginning of the video, and even my intentions with making this video message for the collective for today and the week ahead. I mean, absolutely, I feel that too. You know, as women, this is a patriarchal society still, and women are supposed to give, and you have to remember to give back to yourself. And especially for today, being a mother, like being Mother's Day, and if you are a mother, you have to take time for you. Make sure you're doing something for you. There's nothing wrong with a woman who wants to go and have a spa day, maybe have lunch with her friends, or even have lunch with herself. Just, just taking time for you to be grounded and refuel, recharge, do what you need to do. Because oftentimes, mothers are the center of the household. They're the ones that are taking charge and taking care of everybody, and that needs to be recognized. And even if somebody's not a mother, like I said, sometimes it's usually the woman that's running the household, making the meals, doing the laundry, taking care of the babies, whether they're human or paw, making the meals, just doing tasks, doing things. And a lot of them, because the society now, working. So there's a lot of tasks, there's a lot of things on that a woman is going through and dealing with on a daily basis, and just being in the home. And it's one of those things where you have to remember to give back to you. Be open to receptivity, but don't feel guilty for receiving or for asking for help, or even telling your significant other, hey, I want to go out and treat myself, watch the kids, or, I would like it if you made me something, or maybe don't even make me, let's go out to dinner, do something special, right? But also that means to have really good communication with the significant other as well. But remember to do something nice for you. I feel like this is the energy that's really coming for women, and especially for today, with it being Mother's Day. Give to you, stay in your feminine energy, and be open to the love and the kindness that you give to the world. Make sure you're open for it to come back to you. Divine passion, being honest. I feel like, especially with so many of my videos I've been making for the past couple years, and just even being in this world year one, this is time to start a brand new beginning, are you listening to yourself? We were just closing out a world year 9, and of course, obviously, we are all in different personal years, personal months, but of course, collectively, we are shared in a world year, and world year energy will hit us all on an individual basis and way. But remember to go back to you, go back to heart center. What aligns with you? What is going to make you? So it's going back to yourself, who you are, and aligning with that energy and following your heart. And then especially too with Ishtar, But the boundaries, absolutely love yourself to say no, like love yourself to have those boundaries implemented so no one takes advantage of you. That's another way you can give back to yourself. It is okay to take charge and make sure that you love yourself and give back to you, because that's so important, because you cannot do anything from an empty cup. Your cup has to be full and has to be full enough for you. With that said, I believe these are beautiful messages of femininity, of a womanhood, embracing on motherhood as well. I will say too, definitely aligns with of like so much of what's how women are, and what like some of the troubles that we go through and what we face, the things that we just do on a daily basis and experience. I will say as well, if you are interested in, having, a fertility or womb healing session done, I offer that service. You can refer back to my previous video that I did. I've had so much success with every woman that I worked with for an issue regarding her womb, and especially with fertility. So definitely look into that, and if you are interested in having a session with me done with that. And with that said, I just really hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the day and week ahead, and really give back to you. And if you are a male watching this video, nourish your feminine side, but also give back to the important women in your life, like moms, grandmas, aunts, sisters, cousins, like just someone that you really admire in your family. And then of course, if you do have a significant other, honor them as well for everything that they do, because it's really important to give back to that. Women do so much in this world, and women are special, and we're goddesses, really. Really, when you think about it, we really are. And I love that these messages are telling the collective, the world, that, even though we shouldn't rely on the beautiful goddesses to tell us that. But I hope everyone takes care. Have a great rest of your week and day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.